Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Is this weekend gonna be full of insane price action, or can we expect a dump? Let's take a look at the market. I see a couple of things in the market that are showing some incredible strength. And I would like to take a quick look at the watch list that I'm building. Not that I have bought anything off of it yet, but I got some low caps here and there, and I want to check some out. So let's check out some altcoins and the market, what we can expect in the coming weeks maybe. Smash that like button if you like the content, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications, and let's dive into the crypto market right away. First thing I would like to show you is this. I know, are you interested in stocks? Probably not, but the stocks are leading. So if you look at the S&P, what the S&P is doing is, Bitcoin usually follows that quite a bit, right? And what do you see on this chart? It's very bullish. We are breaking out at the moment. The S&P has been in this downtrend since January last year, and it got rejected right here, got rejected right here in March, it got rejected right here in August, it got rejected kind of twice in November, December, and now in January the S&P is like, okay, let's get out of here. So that's looking really good. I want to see a weekly close above this level. Even two, if possible, if that's not too much to ask. But we already got one daily close at least, and the second daily is now, it's early in here, so we're now in the middle of that. But it's looking quite strong. So that's, of course, also some good news for Bitcoin. Now, if we take a look at what Bitcoin is doing at the moment, what's so funny about Bitcoin is that, I didn't draw this right. Here we go. Give or take, right? So what's so funny about Bitcoin is that it was in this bear flag right here. We got all these bear flags throughout the whole year, right? We go up, slow grind up, and then blap, we go down. That's what happens all the time. Slow grind up, blap, down. Well, up, blap, blap, blap. So now we are here. We are at the up. Will there come a blap? I don't know, but the bullish thing right here is that it broke this uptrend right here, and now it is, kind of support. You see this line where we got rejected all the time. Now we broke above it, and it is support for a couple of days. So although the market is maybe not moving that fast the last couple of days, it is holding up quite decent. And usually after such a pump comes a pullback, but I don't know. I still think there will be a pullback at some point, but for now, I might feel like, can we touch 25K first? Well, the longer we hold up right here, the more convinced I am that that's possible. And the funny thing is as well that the stochastic RSI is now resetting on the daily. We going down, well, the price is like not going down. So and that's good, right? Because once we reset it and go up again, then we might see another push up in the price, like we saw right here when stochastic RSI was going up. We got this insane pump. So looking quite interesting, if you ask me. So what's also interesting to see is, before we dive into the altcoins, because there are just a lot of charts showing some really interesting things. The DXY, we were climbing on this yellow line since April 2022, right? We were climbing. I didn't even draw this right. My trading view messed it up for some reason. I don't know why. But we were kind of climbing it, right? And we broke down and we went all the way down. But we also have this white line that goes all the way back to May 2021. So that's almost 2 years already. And that was big support, right? And also we broke out of that. So that's really interesting. We are under the bull market support band. So this chart is showing some weakness. We have a very big support level at where we're sitting right now at 102, 101, give or take. That goes back like decennia, right? If I put it on a monthly chart, you can see right here that we have a lot of points of resistance, support, resistance right here, a little resistance in that area, lots of resistance right here. And this is the monthly chart, right? So every candle is 1 month, so a lot of resistance. Here as well, like this goes back to all the way, I don't know how long. So now we tested as support. Yeah, it would be kind of weird if we don't find support on this level. I think we could bounce off of this easily and maybe go back to 105, but we have to see about that. But that's looking pretty good. And the Bitcoin dominance, of course, what's pretty interesting about that is that the Bitcoin numbers although altcoins popped, this was a Bitcoin rally, right? It's kind of Bitcoin. We just entered Bitcoin season, basically. So if you were in Bitcoin, overall, your gains were higher than if you were in altcoins, right? You see it right here. Since November, the Bitcoin dominance has been surging to the upside, which is crazy. Also broke the bull market support band right here. And we were under that since July last year, right? So more than half a year we were, and we tested it right here. We broke it, retested it, and came back up. Now, I think these yellow lines is the main range, right? So I think eventually we will go up to around 48-49% in the Bitcoin dominance, which means altcoins will continue bleeding against Bitcoin like they did over the last, well, mainly 2 months. But this is quite a big level, this white line right here, and we now tested it, and we got almost a perfect rejection off of that level, and now we're looking to go a little to the downside. So in the shorter term, it might mean that altcoins could pump a little bit more. Now let's take a look at some altcoins. First, I would like to show you this chart, by the way, the total 3, because, well, this is altcoins. This is the entire crypto market except Bitcoin and Ethereum. And what I was thinking tomorrow, I had a little FOMO, to be honest. I was a little almost FOMOing into the market because I saw a lot of altcoins pop. Gala is doing great. Nakamoto Games has been ripping like crazy. Absolutely beautiful. So I felt a little FOMO. And then I thought like, yeah, but I'm not going to buy right now. Why not? Well, this pump has been lasting since December, end of December, basically. That started, it's now the end of January, right? So this pump has been lasting for a month now. And I was thinking like, although that month feels like kind of terrible if you do not have the position in altcoins that you want, did we had this before? Well, we pumped, now the altcoin market overall pumped 25%. So in general, altcoins went up 25%. A lot of altcoins, a lot more, but a lot of altcoins, a lot less. Although this is, I think, including stable coins, by the way, so mainly more. But if I look back, for example, what we did from June to August, and this was when the Bitcoin dominance was going down, by the way. So this was really an altcoin rally, crazy. But what did we do by then? There we pumped 40%, so a lot more than we did right now. And how long did that pump last? Well, from June to August, that's 2 months, right? So we are now in the middle. We are now basically here. Could it pump even further? Yes, but how did this end? Well, it ended anyway with a lower high and a lower low, right? So I was just thinking to myself, like, I really want to buy some altcoins. But crypto is player versus player, right? You try to sell as high as possible to people who buy. You try to sell as high as possible to the people who buy there, right? In the hope that the price will go down and that they lose and you win, right? That's basically the market. And I was thinking, like, a lot of people are buying altcoins right now. A lot of people I see on Twitter all the time. What are you buying right now? And I'd be like, dude, we're in the middle of a pump. Where were you here, right? And I'm now like, nah, man, I'm not gonna buy anything here. I sold something even. I will wait till we get lower, right? And will we get to this lower band? Will we make a new lower low? I don't know. But at least we will go lower than where we are right now. I mean, come on, right? So I think within at least this area, yeah, kind of this area around here is a good place for me to, you know, get into some altcoins, right? And it doesn't seem like a lot up till, well, 10% lower, but it's a lot on some altcoins, really. These altcoins can go down like 50%, right? Because if all these people are buying here, right, but I can buy here, I'm gonna take my time, But who's winning the race at the end, right? So be a little careful FOMOing in. And I'm not saying that, I mean, it's my risk, right? Maybe we will do this and I'm missing out on it. I have my position in altcoins already. I want to have a bigger one, but I have it already. So I won't be mad about it. But I feel like we can get lower. I mean, so far nothing has changed, right? A high, lower high, and a lower high. Low, lower low, lower low, right? So far, we did better last year. And eventually we ended up getting way lower, right? And everybody was buying here as well. These people got wrecked, right? These people got wrecked. The people that bought here got wrecked, still in loss, right? And the people that now buy here, well, chances are very likely that at the end of the day, they get wrecked as well, right? Or at least sitting at a temporary loss. So I will be a little careful when it comes to altcoins. All right, guys, one more thing, which is pretty damn interesting because, of course, I'm cautious, I'm careful, I'm really taking my time. But there is something on the charts that shows me that there is something really, really interesting coming up. And that's this chart right here. This chart is not the right chart. This chart right here. This chart right here tells me something very interesting. This one. And that's the Bitcoin halving. And we are getting very close to it, right? If we look when the next Bitcoin halving is, it is at the end of March 28, so 425 days. Now, people, I see it on Twitter as well. People be like, yeah, take your time. You have enough time to accumulate. The halving is more than a year away from now. But it's not that Bitcoin pumps at the halving, bruh. If you look at this chart, and the people that follow this channel know this, I've drawn when the halving was, or is, and that's the blue line, right? So that's when the Bitcoin halving is. And I've drawn when the year before the Bitcoin halving is, which is the red line right now. And if you take a look, the blue line Bitcoin halving, yes, we go parabolic a couple of weeks, months after the halving, right? But a year before the halving, here Bitcoin did a 4x, and here Bitcoin did a 2.5x. So a year before the halving is Bitcoin already pumping. So Bitcoin is front running you if you think that you have the time to wait until the halving comes, right? I mean, yes, you can buy Bitcoin. Maybe we will sit at $40,000 by then once the halving comes, and you buy then, and it's still a good entry because we maybe go to 400,000. But what if you can buy at 20,000? Then you make 20x instead of a 10x. Just saying, right? Now, at the end of March 2024, is the next halving. And if we draw the line again, when a year before the halving is, that's end of March this year, around here, right? Here, around here, you'll see that we are getting pretty damn close to it, right? And could that be the reason that Bitcoin is already pumping right now? Because here we were at $3,300. Right? But slightly before the halving, we were at $4,000. Right? And if we take a look at this halving, the bottom, 160. But, you know, around a couple of weeks before, a year before the halving, to put it like that, we were at 250, give or take. So that's also a big-ass pump already. That's kind of the same pump that we're seeing right now. Right? So, I don't know. I'm starting to consider that the Bitcoin bottom might be in. Now, you may have heard the news that Amazon is going deeply into crypto gaming NFTs. Deeply, with a lot of money. Amazon, right? One of the biggest companies. Now, I think, like I said all the time, I'm sorry for the... I said all the time, I think crypto gaming and metaverse are going to be one of the biggest narratives in the next crypto bull run. And therefore, I'm talking a lot about crypto gaming. If you look what crypto gaming is doing right now, it's incredible. It's incredible. The low caps like Nakamoto Games really ripped. You saw me draw this line weeks ago, right? Where did we end up? It's beautiful. It's beautiful how perfectly it all works out, right? Nakamoto broke this trend line, broke the bull market support band, and I already said, like, there's not a lot of resistance here, and it could definitely go to 34 cents, give or take. Now, the high that we have seen right now is, look, right here, this part right here, right? This high. Where is it? 34 cents, exactly. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Shit, I should start a call channel right now, but this is absolutely beautiful. Even shit, well, not shit projects, but projects with shit tokenomics that you should be a little careful with. VRA, for example, people bought it anyway, did more than a 3x. What the hell? Same with Illuvium. Shit tokenomics did a 2x anyway. Crazy. Gala, which was already very high cap and everybody very concerned about the tokenomics, what did it do? 4x for a, you know, mid-high cap coin already. Like, wow. Wow. And I was a little off about Gala here, I must say, because I said, like, this red zone looks like an offload zone. It looks a little weak because of these wicks. But more money was flowed into crypto gaming, man, and Gala took it. Gala took a lot of it. Yeah, what you got to do by then? Well, what you can do then is just move the line and just say you were right. No, but when I look at it, the line wasn't perfect, of course. But, you know, still around this area, I would expect Gala to come down. If it does break through, then I can see Gala go to around, you know, 7-8 cents as well. Like, to be honest, that's definitely possible. Seedify, one of my favorite projects. Sorry for all these lines, by the way. It's just like noise in here. Let me get rid of that for you. All right. So Seedify, on the shorter term, if you see how it's climbing up against this yellow, this white line right here, did perfect, right? And once it came across this diagonal line that we have been in, you know, since November as well, right? We broke it. At least it still depends on how you draw the line, because here we broke it as well. We had a 2 days like fake out and then we came back down at it. But now we close multiple days above it, right? It's facing a lot of resistance at this horizontal line right here. If we do break that, I think $1.33, something like that for Gala is definitely on the cards. It's also where this bull market support band and the bear market resistance band. I said Gala, Seedify, where this bull market support band comes in. But it's mainly also because if you look at this right here, this is Seedify against BNB. And TradingView messed up my drawings for some reason. I don't know. But also clearly, right, broke out of this channel for a long time ago already, since the second week of January, right? Facing resistance right here. Let's go back a little bit, right? Is it facing resistance right here? Not really, no. So the first point of resistance, or I would take it, is around, well, let me take a look. Yeah, around this level, which is, and what do I mean by this level, which is around 10% higher. Well, no, it's even this is a way bigger level. So Seedify, if it pushes through, it can go up like 15%, right? If we go up 15% in dollar value, it will take us around that $1.33. So that's my target for Seedify. Pools is new. At least I just started checking it out. About it at 130, 140, give or take. And also broke out. So it's now looking like really strong. And this could definitely go to 250 in my opinion. Some other projects, let me take a look. Fomo Factory is not really doing anything at the moment. It's still, you know, ranging. I really wonder why TradingView did what it did. But Fomo Factory is still ranging between $5 and $2.50, give or take. Now sitting at around $4. Not doing a lot. It is holding support on the bull market support band, and Fomo Factory Bitcoin Let me take this chart because here I have the drawing. I think that's quite, yeah, it's more interesting, right? Because Volkenforge Bitcoin is, as you can see, definitely holding up in this channel, but it's now at the lowest side of the channel. Is it going to break to the downside, or is it going to break to the upside? Volkenforge Bitcoin pair. It's a tough one. Because this horizontal is a lot of support, and this will be big support as well. The stochastic RSI is sitting at around oversold territory, so my best guess is to the upside, but then again, still we have this bull market support band, which is a big struggle, as you see right here. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's take a look at something else before we're gonna wrap it up. Into the cryptoverse. Shout out to Benjamin Cohen for making this platform. I think about making a platform as well, all in one platform where you can do your research to crypto. I think that's a pretty good idea. Gonna take some work, gonna take some, well, it's not that easy to build something like that, but I think we can all definitely use it, right? Now, the logarithmic regression band is showing that Bitcoin was under this band since November, basically. Thank you, Sam. And that was the first time in history. Now we are back above it. And what's quite funny, if usually in every bear market, we hold that level. As you can see right here, this bear market, we didn't go under it. And here, even the COVID crash, we bounced off of it. So let's say that the FTX event was a black swan and that we just don't go below it again, right? Unless another such a black swan will occur. But let's say we will hold this. How is this line doing for the rest of the year? Well, at the end of 2023, this line will be sitting at 31K, right? It's slowly going up from 21, 22, 23, well, all the way to 31K. So pretty interesting to see that if we just hold up on the at the lowest side of this range, we could sit at 30K at the end of the year, right? Worst case scenario. The upper side of this green band, and I'm not talking about the red band, that's more for bull market stuff, but the green band is sitting at, well, December, $71,000. So best case scenario, 71. Do we ever get to the upper side of that band in a bear market? Yeah, the first bear market, we almost spent all our time there, even above it, a lot above it, like 40% above it, give or take. So first bear market we did. The second bear market, we came close. We were there. We went all it was all. Yeah, it was all over the place, basically. And the third bear market, we were there a lot as well. So could we see 70K this year? Well, yeah, according to this weekend, but, you know, that would be a new all-time high. I don't expect that, as this probably ends up being an accumulation year. But I think 2024 and especially 2025 are going to be some months that we are, you know, going to see some insane gains. And I hope I can make videos soon about how to take your profits, of course, right? Because that's the hard part. Don't get me wrong. 10xing your portfolio is not that easy. You have to be really good. So we're going to talk about that when the time comes, of course. For now, that's all I wanted to show you. I think if you want me to go over some specific altcoins, let me know. One other thing maybe interesting to check out is Cardano, which is, it looks like it is kind of breaking out. We can even maybe draw another line from this point up till, well, yeah, then it already broke out. But out of this very long-term trend, Cardano is looking quite strong. Also breaking the bull market support band right now. You want to give it a few more days to see where it's going, but yeah, Cardano to 43 cents. It's not that far from here, but still, what is it? A 15% pump. You know, on the table, definitely. Phantom showing great strength. Joe doing everything is doing well, man. Love this, guys. I would say thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on these bell notifications so you don't miss anything. Smack that like button to push it a little bit into YouTube's algorithm. Tomorrow I will be dropping a video how to keep your portfolio safe. I hope it will get a lot of views, not because I want the views, but because I want a lot of people to know what I'm saying in that video. Because if you make a 10x, you want to keep it, right? Well, that's for then. Thanks for your attention, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.